Alright, hey YouTube, diecast here, back with another video, and today, it's been a bit since I've done a video, but today we got a bit of a special piece today. As if you know that part number, this is the ruby red RLC set of the 016 cars. That was sold back in August, I think it was August. And I just received it today at my P.O. box. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. I know there's been a few reports, not many, I think a handful of people that ended up getting doubles of one car and not getting one of the not getting like another one. So I'm not sure, I don't remember what. We will find out together. So, okay, there's a big ass box. So, there's an inner box here. Hold on. Let's get this thing out of here. Alright, one moment. Okay, so that's the outer box. And just and here's just the inner box. So yeah, just kind of opened with some tabs up top here. So go ahead and cut that open. Across the tape. Cut the tabs here. So this will end up just going back into this box. Open that. All right. Jesus. Oh, I wish I had a different tripod. I would take a better picture of this all. And all right, some of the protection here. Add these things on the corner of each of the box. It's actually wrapped in bubble wrap. What number did I get? 3145. 4120 hit. So you can see the number right there. Set. Just in a super fancy box here. Cut the tape off. So back in 2018, I did not get the display set for multitude of reasons. But this one, I kind of had to get. I just felt like I needed to. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the packaging. It's super fancy. Very nice here. Little certificate of authenticity there in the top right. We're not going to remove that, because we're just here for the cars, aren't we? Alright, so we'll leave that. Everything will go back in the box later. This case is freaking substantial too. Holy hell, I think it weighs a good bit. Alright, so let's go ahead. How the hell do we open this thing? So, so that does that. Okay, so it opens like that. Alright, and there's some of the cars. And just do that. That's about as angle as that's going to get. So we got this protective foam piece here. And looking at this, where's the python? Or, cheetah. Cheetah, Hot Heat, Camaro, Diora, Fleet Side, Eldorado, Silhouette, Bandit, Volkswagen, Corvette, Firebird, Cougar, T-Bird, Barracuda, Mustang, and J Cars. I do not have a double in here, which is good. That's definitely good. So that looks pretty nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can get these out of here without screwing stuff up. First up, I think we're gonna look at the Hot Heat, because this one, I remember this popping up like so. This and the Mustang popped up at the spring, Nationals convention. Brendan had it out, and this was on the display board. The Mustang was on the display board at the finale. They hadn't talked about it. Obviously, we know why now. They hadn't talked about that, and then in the videos they did with Lamley Group, this beautiful thing was on the table, and all of us with a keen eye for the old stuff pointed it out basically immediately. Especially this one, I called this thing out like right away. And I was, in a way, I was kind of hoping these were all gonna be like solo releases. I thought, because like I said, these two were what were revealed first. Oh, you can't see it there, but yeah, the Mustang and the Hot Heat were what were revealed first. I thought these were gonna be solo releases. Obviously, that ended up not being the case because the Firebird here. Because this thing, Brendan ended up showing this thing off on a trip to GM headquarters, I think it was. And once he showed this thing, that was when a lot of us were going, wait a minute, is this a whole set? So for Mattel's 80th anniversary, they've been doing this whole ruby red thing across the board with all the different brands. And this was the hot piece they did for RLC. Full 016 set done up in the ruby red. Definitely really cool. Now, personally, I think it was an awesome set. It was expensive, and I do kind of regret buying it because of how expensive it was. But I essentially was basically paying it off. Since I bought it, I threw a chunk of it off, a chunk at it every week since, and it's paid off now, so whatever. Right, here is the Cheetah. So those that don't know, this was when Hot Wheels had it. The original version of it that was released to retail was called the Python, because they couldn't license the Cheetah name for one reason or another. I don't know what it was. But when they brought the casting back in 2018 for the 016 stuff, they were able to license it as the Cheetah. There are some original ones that had the Cheetah name on it, because like otherwise you see it will say, it'll be blocked out and say Python on it instead. There are a few that don't have that block there, and it actually does say Cheetah, and they are extremely expensive to own. I think there's like 5 known to exist right now in collectors' hands. So yeah, and actually it's actually a really close color to the, I should have freaking grabbed it. I do this every damn time. I should have grabbed the damn, because I actually have 2 of the 016 ones from 2018. I thought I had one open, they actually both still carded. I'll do pictures of it later, screw it, I'm not gonna bother right now. But so there's the Cheetah. Kind of move stuff so I hopefully don't drop shit on these. Look at the Diora, hopefully. So there's our Diora. I think this is like the one casting that really hadn't been modified too much. I actually didn't even realize It's actually got 2017 copyright on it, so they must have retooled something with it. Okay. Because if you look at the, because I have the, oh, what is it called? Not Skybusters. The one with the plane. There was one done plane. It was rare. Sky Show. The Sky Show Dior that RLC did. That one does not have this base. I think that was a 2011 release. And I did not get the 016 one to this, which did not have that base. Anyway, that was the second one released. Yeah, the second one released of the black box set. Anyway, all right. Anyway, we'll get the Camaro. Hopefully. Got the Camaro here. Put that there. This was a full retool. It's not the 67 Camaro casting. It is custom Camaro. Brendan redid like the majority of these over those last few years. I think the only one that wasn't is probably the Barracuda. I think that was the only one that was not a fully updated tool for the display set, which is what all of these would end up using. I think, yeah, this was a full retool. This was not the tooling from the 2012 black box version. Mustang was updated. Yeah, I think they were all updated at the time. The cool thing is a lot of them don't have a new year on them because they did them as close to the original as possible. And they didn't. I guess they didn't really have to. I kind of wish they did, but that's all right. So here's the fleet side. Completely redone. I can't remember doing it. So this one does look really good. I should have bought the damn pink one. I don't know why I didn't. All right, and the Eldorado, one of my favorite castings. This, the T-Bird, and the Hot Heat. Easily my favorite castings of the 016 stuff. So, Eldorado here. Love this one. Love that car. I'm trying to not get my freaking paw prints all over these damn things. All right, now we got the Silhouette, which this one I was surprised to see get a chrome base. So I think the O16 one, it did get a body color base, the black box, as well as the display set one. There's that. All right, finish off this side. We'll get the Bandit out of here. Beautiful looking car. And yes, you hear my dryer going in the background. Yeah, work our way up. Let's get the J car out of here. This one, I don't know if it was a full retool or not. This one might not have been. Nope. Okay, so this still used I think this still used the original retool from 09. Nice car for sure. Just honestly, it's the one car in this whole set I just don't care about. All right, let's get the Barracuda out of here. This one I think still, yeah. Yep. The 2010 tooling of it. And this I think is the only, no, I got the purple, I think I still have my membership car one. Because that was when I joined RLC in 2011, when this was the membership car. Get this T-bird out of here. Oh, that was a little close for comfort. There's our T-bird here. Love this casting, man. Love this one. I actually have, I think, 3? It's this or the Eldorado. I actually have 3 like original Redline era releases of it. I think it's the Eldorado. All right, anyway, let's get the Cougar out of here. Well, I'm not gonna force the hood open right now, but I do know it opens. I actually have the black box one that was orange in one of my jammer cases over there. Excuse me. All right, let's get the Corvette out of here. Yes, we can get the hood open, at least that much, so we can see that engine in there. Good looking car. I need to adjust that light. All right, and then lastly, I got the custom Volkswagen. And this was a fun one too. So there's our Beetle, complete with opening and closing window on top there. That, my friends, is the Ruby Red RLC O16 the Ruby Red O16 and 80th anniversary set. So, yeah, really cool set. I'll do pictures of these at some point. I will do a picture of this one with the black box one. The red is definitely different because this is like I said, these got that ruby color to it. The black box 016 of this one is definitely like a red. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.